Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new video, I think. Pretty sure. Well, I'm hoping it's all in my head because I do this sometimes where I think that I'm sick and all day I'm like, oh, this hurts, maybe that feels funny. I think I'm sick. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. It's gonna be horrible. And then I wake up and I'm fine. So it's literally just in my head, but I feel like I've got something going on, which is horrible timing and exactly what I was talking about. Why I don't want to get on a flight tomorrow with a bunch of sickies. Not tomorrow, I'm not flying tomorrow. In a couple days with a bunch of sickies. And now I might be one of them. I hope not, but I just feel a bit off. I feel like I didn't sleep all that well last night, a little warm. I don't feel that hungry, which is very strange for me. And I just feel like a bit shaky and off. And my throat is got a tiny bit of a tickle in it. But like I said, sometimes I imagine these things. I'm legitimately crazy. So I'm praying it is in my head. And maybe if I have some lunch and I rest in the afternoon, take it easy today, I'll wake up fine tomorrow. That would be the dream. I just really, really want to feel good for that flight. There's nothing worse than feeling like crap when you're on a flight. That's another thing that freaks me out about flying too, is almost never fails. There is always at least one medical emergency on almost every international flight I've taken. It's crazy, they follow me. Sometimes there has been two. Yeah, there's been a few where it was like really bad. And even though I'm not a practicing nurse right now, I do have medical training and want to help if something goes wrong. So I always, when they make the announcement, my heart kind of sinks, but I do volunteer. Thankfully, I haven't had to do anything too crazy, but it does scare me because you're on a plane. There's not a ton you can do unless they actually need CPR or something. Obviously, I would volunteer for something like that, but you don't have any of your usual equipment and you're just sitting in the aisle of a plane, basically trying to help this person provide some sort of support. But yeah, as a medical person, it is a little bit nerve-wracking thinking about that, especially because my track record for having a nice, smooth flight is almost zero. There's always some kind of emergency. That would be a double whammy if I'm sick and other people are sick. Oh God, I hope not. Anyways, I think it's gonna be a slow vlog day. I'm gonna push ahead another Vlogmas video, finish editing that, export, upload, thumbnail, description boxes. It's gonna be our Christmas tree video. I actually really love that one. And just kind of be lazy, keep hydrated, and pray. The other thing that really sucks if I'm sick is that there are at least 3 children I need to visit and say hello to while at home. So I'm not going anywhere near newborns or small children if I don't feel 110, 150%. So that'll suck if I get there and I can't see anybody for like a week or something till I'm sure it's gone out of my system. I'm making this worse in my head and I'm talking about it too much. If I stop thinking about it, maybe it'll just go away. In other news, I ended up putting my little oranges on the advent calendar here. They're not quite as fragrant now, obviously, now that they're out of the oven, but when you get up close, they do have a really nice smell. They just kind of finished drying in the window here. So I think they look quite cute. I like the little pop of orange. You can't really see it that well against the window, but I like them. I'm happy with that. Better than just going in the trash for sure. I also did my vinegar rinse in the shower today, so I won't have to do it before my flight. I'll just have regular shampoo. Got to think about these things now. It's not just washing my hair. What day am I gonna wash? It's what am I gonna wash it with? Because the vinegar runs through my ring when I do that, my ring is actually a lot more shiny than it normally is coming out of the shower. So that's a nice plus. All right, crimps are back in. Messed up my wash again. I did a vinegar rinse, but I think my proportions were off. I needed more vinegar, so back to dirty hair, even though I just washed it. This hair saga is never gonna end. It's driving me crazy. Can't wait to get home. Clean hair, here I come. The sky's just opened up. Oh, my eyebrows look crazy today. I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to pick that up. Can you hear it? You can hear it on the skylight up there. Oh, it just stopped. It was pounding on the windows just a second ago. Well, I guess it's a pretty good day to be on the couch editing.
Okay, but it's all right, it's television. And I'll never forget that. It was such a message that was so direct to the reporter.
you seek out relationships as a reporter, and lots of different things. But sometimes your sources are unsavory characters. But
I think one of the craziest stories I ever did was on a mob hitman who was what they called him, and flexed because he was so charming. It was like watching The Irishman or any of
the other side of it.
Good morning. I am alive, thankfully. That was a close call. I feel better than I did yesterday. It's weird though, because by the afternoon I felt pretty much normal, a slight scratch in my throat, but I got better throughout the day. I just figured it's probably in my head. I ended up messaging Ken later in the afternoon. I was like, it's weird. I felt like I was getting a cold this morning, but now in the afternoon I feel pretty much fine, other than a tiny scratch in my throat. Maybe it was all in my head. Maybe I'm crazy. And he was like, no, I had the same feeling this morning. I felt like I was getting a cold, scratchy throat, same symptoms as me, but he felt fine in the afternoon and we're both okay today. So I feel like my body's playing tricks on me and I feel like it's just lying dormant for a few days because I still have a little bit of a dribbly nose, which I've had for like 5 days now, scratching my throat, tired. So I feel like it's just gonna be lying dormant for a few days and then hit me really hard when we get home. So if there's no videos after the flying home video, that's why it got me. It got me good. I'm in head to toe green today, leggings again, and my green velvet sweater that I've already worn once in Vlogmas. I feel like my outfits have been super boring in these vlogs because I just want to wear cozy knit stuff every day, and I've been re-wearing a lot of things. I'm just missing my wardrobe at home. 75% of my wardrobe right now is all summer stuff. I mean, I've got coats here, but I've gotten bored of the coats I have. I have many more at home. And all my dresses and my skirts and everything, they're all summer-based stuff. So I'm missing my wardrobe and I've lost all inspiration, basically. I really want to wear my cowboy boots again down there. And I have an idea on how I want to wear them, but of course, that dress is at home. So if you're a fashiony person like me, you know it's a crappy feeling to be away from half your wardrobe. You got like a good idea for an outfit that will make you feel good. It's an expression of yourself, right? Fashion. Artists paint, cooks, design beautiful meals. Fashion people love to wear fashiony clothes and outfits that come to mind. But I can't really do that right now. I kind of feel like a cook without a kitchen. So yeah, that's where we're at today. So still very much in love with our little tree set up here. We've got the first presents that we picked up the other day under the tree. They look so cute. They're kind of like decorations themselves. With our cheese and the little gingerbread house. So cute. And it still says rat. A lot of you are saying, why don't you change it to art? Because it's a little less weird, I guess. But that star. Every day. But I just like rat. I don't know why. I think it's funny. It's cute. The word art, I don't like that word for some reason. I don't know, I'm weird about words and numbers and things, but rat just sounds kind of cute to me. We got a few days left with this guy before I have to say goodbye to him. Lord. I think I'm just gonna have to have a really, yeah. Okay, good, stay. Can you see that shine across my face there? It's like a good shine, not like a greasy, gross. I feel like I'm picky about my shines because I was saying with that moisturizer I'd been using that I don't like the way it looked under my makeup because it makes me look shiny. That was a bad shine. But this is like from within, you know? This is a good shine. I did my vampire mask last night, so I think that's probably what did it. I'll show you what that looks like. Hopefully you'll balance there. So this is the, oh, it's gross, hold on. Blech. Try that again. So this is the AHA 30% peeling solution, 10-minute exfoliating facial. They say you can only keep this on for 10 minutes because it's like professional lactic acid face mask. I use this, actually I haven't used it in probably weeks. I've been bad with it, but I do use this quite a bit. I really like it. And I definitely notice if you have a lot of gunk on your skin, like dead skin and whatnot, it does really tickle. And so the first few times I used it, actually, it was almost so itchy that I couldn't keep it on for the full 10 minutes. I'd be like poking at my face, trying to get it. It was itchy. But now that I have less buildup and I use it more regularly, it's not as bad and I can actually keep it on for the full 10 minutes, which is good. So that kind of cleared it all up. And I think that's I mean, I should use it more often because I feel like my skin looks quite good today, which is a change from the last few days. And then on top of that, last night I put this stuff. I thought my verdict was going to be a big fat no on this because I hate the way it looked under my makeup. If you go back a few videos, you can see me talking about that a little bit. But it just made me look overly shiny and dewy in a bad way. It left my skin a little bit tacky and I felt like my makeup was going to move too much. So didn't love it under makeup, but at night I have been loving this stuff. I do 2 full pumps and my skin just soaks it up. There's no residue or anything in the morning. Yeah, has hyaluronic acid in it. Great stuff. Been loving that. This is probably like my 2nd bottle, I would say, of using this stuff. Maybe 3rd because I've still got quite a bit in there. But I bought it a few times. Really like it. Very inexpensive. I'll link these down below if I can. This one for sure. I'm not sure about the L'Oreal stuff. Might make a great stocking stuffer or a little present for somebody. That's a thought. So for sensitive skin people out there, give it a go. Don't be afraid. It might do you some good. My skin likes it at least. I've got to check that my passport is here. Getting paranoid about the passport again already and my residence card for the Netherlands. It is here in one piece. Copy of my marriage certificate. I have another one actually taped into my passport as well because I have the 10-year passport and I got married and didn't want to switch over my passport, so you can still travel with your original passport. They say to just keep copies of your marriage certificate with you, so that's there. It's all crumpled up now. It's been through the ringer. And then a bunch of old SIM cards from all the countries that we've been in the last 2 years. This one I think is from Singapore. There's nothing confidential in here, it's just random. No, this one's Singapore. This one I think was, I'm not sure anymore. Passport photos. Mine or Ken's? Mine. Oh, God. Bad. Why are they always bad? They're horrible. And I don't know what that is. This is just a piece of paper that I needed from INSEAD in order to get into Singapore. I think it was part of the visa process, visitor's visa that I needed, and they recommended that I travel with that portion of the document just in case I had any issues, which I didn't. It was always nice and easy, but you never know. It's always kind of scary with these documents. Tucked away, you know, you got all your ducks in a row. Woo, it is cold. But I do feel like I'm probably colder than I should feel, which is not a good sign for my illness. Anyways, I'm out. Oh God, that's cold. The wind's better this way. I'm going this way. Took out my recycling and I'm gonna head over to the grocery store, get a few essential things, and I'm gonna go over to the drugstore as well because I just want to get some hand sanitizer, some wipes for the plane. I'm not usually that crazy person that wipes down the whole seat and the tray and everything, but I'm going to this time. I desperately do not want to get any other sickness or make what I have worse. And I don't want to get other people sick. I don't want to be that person that brings any kind of germ onto the plane if I can avoid it. So I'm gonna stock up. Okay, no luck in the drugstore. They have lots of wipes, but they're all like cleansing wipes. That's not gonna do anything to kill any kind of germ. Some of them have a bunch of random crap in them they probably don't need that's, if anything, is gonna grow germs. I want something with alcohol in them. Okie dokie, back at home. I'll quickly show you what I picked up. Toilet paper, some pepper, ran out of pepper. We use a lot of pepper in this house. Coffee pods, get them restocked from that. Toothpaste, about to run out of that. Olive oil, which we've been out of for several days. And then for my cleaning products, I ended up getting 2 hand gels. First ingredient is alcohol, so that'll be good. A lot of the cleaning products I was finding though, they're not disinfectant for the small pack ones. They were all like makeup wipes or just regular cleaning wipes, basically just towelette with water on it. And that's not going to do anything for killing germs. I worked in the OR, so you definitely need something with alcohol in it and you need a lot of friction. Just running your hands under hot water with soap is not good enough. You got to really rub, scrub, getting all those crevices to get the germs off. So I ended up just getting these. They're just cleaning wipes with alcohol in them. They're good for like cleaning countertops with meat, toilets, refrigerator, disinfecting things. Obviously I don't want to take this whole thing with me in my carry-on bag. So I'm just going to take a few of them that I need, maybe enough for the trip there, trip back. And I'm just going to stick them in another Ziploc bag that I already have here. Stick that in my bag so I'll have a few on the go. And the rest can be easily used around the house. They won't go to waste. Hand washing, very important. A lot of people don't know how to wash their hands. I remember in my early nursing school days, they did an experiment with us just to show how ineffective just regular hand washing actually is. They had us put this clear gel onto our hands, rub it around, and then wash our hands as best we could. And then they put your hands under the glow light and the stuff lights up bright orange wherever it's stuck. And the bright orange stuff is meant to signify germs and crap you don't want on your hands when you're going from patient to patient. So we thought we scrubbed our hands really well. We were there for, almost 10 minutes scrubbing the hell out of our hands, and we still had this orange glow of muck on our hands. So, and then they had us do the same thing with an alkalized solution, and it came off much easier. Still not perfect. There's always going to be something left behind, but especially under your nails and your rings and stuff, and any little crevices on your hands, folds. Yeah, it's hard to get off, but you definitely need friction. Friction is key. And there's my little lesson in hand washing. Really exciting Vlogmas I have going on here. I was actually out for quite a while looking for those because everything's in Dutch, obviously, living in Amsterdam. So I'm standing there with my Google Translate over top of all these different, obviously alcohol I can see easily translated, but I just wanted to read what was on the outside of these packages to see what they actually claim to do. But I had to like sit there and translate all of them. It takes a while. The app that I use when I'm out is just Google Translate, but when you go into the app, you can actually, how do I go back now? Using my old phone for this. When you go into the app, there is the little icon for camera there on the corner there. That one there. And when you click on that, it gives you like a live screen in front of you. When you're in the grocery store, you can just live, or at a restaurant or something, looking at a menu. If the Wi-Fi is good enough or your data is good enough, you can translate and just look at a actual label like that. Basically, all it's saying is that it kills all sorts of bacteria, viruses, salmonella, E. coli, all that yucky stuff you don't want in your plane seat. So I think this is actually a good pick. They'll work perfectly in a little Ziploc bag, and we'll have lots for cleaning the house. Simple things like that, like buying hand sanitizer and disinfecting wipes, that takes a really long time because everything's not in my language. So I have to translate it all and figure it all out slowly but surely. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. We're just gonna be making leftovers for dinner. I'm probably gonna watch the Santa Claus 2, and I'm going to catch up with editing from the last few days. That's the thing with Vlogmas. You vlog a lot and then you got a ton of footage to go through and you spend the evening just editing it. Laying low, trying to keep this cold at bay at least until I land. Or maybe I'll just be able to kick it over the next day or so. Oh God, that would be the dream. But thank you so much for watching. As usual, make sure to give the video a like if you did enjoy it. Big old thumb down if you really didn't enjoy it. That's fine. It's all interaction. And you can always follow along on Instagram. Honestly, I'm not over there very much right now because anything I film is pretty much here on YouTube. So if I'm honest, here's the place to be right now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.